Just a reminder that these videos are made for adult doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening.
Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey and welcome back to my closet. Today we are going to look at the brand new blind box dolls from Just Play called Made to Order Couple Style. These were $9.99 each and I got them on Amazon. I had ordered them a few weeks ago. They were out of stock, but they allowed me to place the order so that it would ship as soon as it came in stock, and then it did, but it went immediately out of stock again after I got my delivery, so right now they're not available still on Amazon, but you can still do what I did and place your order and wait for it to show up eventually. So I got two because you know, I wanted to get a little bit of variety, and I can tell already that they're definitely different. This one's kind of like popping out at the top, whereas this one's nice and flat. There's also a lot more movement in this one than this one. But what surprised me when I got them out of the Amazon box is that on the top here, it says there are 12 characters, and we've only seen pictures of 6, which you can see the artwork for on the top of the package here. I'm not sure if it's the 6 characters that they named that we saw stock images of and then 6 mystery characters, or if there's 2 variations of the same character, because if you look at the top of the packaging here, the names kind of overlap into the mystery characters, so it's almost like there's 2 versions of the same character. And considering that these are made by Just Play, the makers of Hairdorables, I wouldn't be surprised if it was that scenario, because they used to do the same thing with the Hairdorables as well. There would be, in the earlier series especially, there was like 3 Noahs and 3 Harmonies, and they all had a slightly different theme, but they were all the same character. So that could be the direction that they're going with these. Assuming there's going to be a collector's guide in here so that we can get a better idea on that. They come in this ramen style packaging, which is adorable because they do have a ramen theme. The barcode is over here. One thing I will say about this new filming setup is that it's a lot easier to get stuff to focus. My phone camera is like on the ball with that, so that's awesome. Problem is that I was finding that there was kind of a shadow as I came in closer until I turned on the phone flash, but it's blinding me. So I don't know, I still gotta work on this. But anyway, let's look at the packaging a little bit more closely. So here on the front, it says MTO, which stands for Made to Order, Cup O Style. Down here, it's a little hard-boiled egg. It says 12 to collect. We have a mystery doll on the front, and you can get that Hairdorables vibe too, with the way that they did the question mark and the outline of the doll, but they show the hair. Down here, it says add water, instant style. So accordingly, I did bring water. It does show on this side of the package, it says you're supposed to open it and put in your little packets and add warm water. So I did just warm tap water, not microwaved or anything. And then it's supposed to do an effervescent effect, and then everything comes out. Thinking about it now, I probably should have also grabbed a towel. I think I will go do this after we finish with the packaging. I'll go get a towel because I have a feeling it's gonna be wet and wild. And then on this side, it says 10 surprises. So we're gonna get a doll, her accessories, the chopsticks, and some other things. So yeah, I am very excited. There's nothing on the bottom here. Like I said, we have the 12 characters on the top, with 6 of them being a mystery, and I have 2. So we're gonna do this twice. So let me go get a towel and I'll be right back, and then we'll get started. All right, so I took the plastic off one of them. This part with the 12 thing comes off. Underneath is this, which I'm assuming is instructions. This is a toy only, not to be used with real food. Keep that in mind. Don't be using the chopsticks to eat your actual cup of noodles or cup of soup. First, we have to open the lid and take out our items. It's got a little pull tab here. Oh, and then it has another lid underneath that. And oh, we have the chopsticks. So obviously you're not going to be able to cheat on this because the chopsticks are inside. They are color coordinated to each character. I don't remember whose these are supposed to be. This would be the only way that I could think of that you would be able to figure out who it is. There's no code that I can tell. And Just Play is stringent about that kind of thing. They don't give you hints the way that you get hints with other blind boxes like Zombies. You know, Zombies makes it very easy, which is really nice. That's why they moved the Hairdorables line into the plastic packaging after a while that was also wrapped with shrink wrap, because they didn't want people to find out what the dolls were, because it was very easy to kind of like cut through the shrink wrap on the cardboard boxes and open them from the bottom and see what doll it was. Not that I ever did that. Anyway, so again, the chopsticks. We have plastic chopsticks. They kind of came with this pink part sticking up more, but you just slide that into place, which gives you kind of like a training wheel chopsticks. They make them for kids so that it's easier for them to control. And they extend. This will be used to extract our doll when she's done cooking. And then here we have our little seasoning packets, I guess you would say, if we're sticking to the ramen theme. We have 5 and 5. So it says to take out the tray as well. Oh, look at that! Whoa! Oh no, I'm messing it up. Oh, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. This is what you get underneath. We have a little Naruto, I think, because that's where Naruto, the anime guy, gets his swirl thing, his name from the swirl, right? We have a little paper mushroom with a little face on it. And then there is a paper noodle, so you can see the noodle and the hard-boiled eggs under there. So this, I'm assuming, is all going to dissolve when we add the water in. It's probably why they want you to use warm water. Also means that this is going to be messy because there's nothing like protecting the doll. I accidentally got a sneak peek here of what doll is going to be. And also this little tray here has some noodles molded into it, and it is porous for whatever reason. I guess we'll find that out in a minute. So you're supposed to take that part out and then extend the chopsticks, which we did. You add in the 2 packets, you add your water, and then magic happens. And then you stir with your chopsticks and you extract your doll. And then you're supposed to use this filter tray to filter out all of her goodies. Oh, the chopsticks turn into an umbrella. Oh, that's how that... Says they show the umbrella in the stock images, but I didn't connect that it's made of the chopsticks. Because I was like, what are you gonna do with these after you do the initial unboxing? But that was smart. They turned it into something that you could still play with. Very nice. Very clever. Let's do this. I'm gonna cut this one open as well because I don't really have a way to drain the water out. Like, I don't have another vessel. I didn't realize I was gonna have to do that. So we'll pour the water in both and then we'll drain the water back into the container that I brought. Here is package number 2, and this time we have white chopsticks with green handles. There is the same like paper pieces inside this bowl. Let's find out what's in these 2 little packets, shall we? So in our red packet, we have a little effervescent mushroom, and then an effervescent round disc with a face on it. And then in this packet, this is just powder, so I'm not going to take it out. I'm just gonna dump it in. All right, you ready? I'll be able to show this. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Do you hear the sizzle? You can kind of see the foam here. I did fill it up quite a bit, and now we're gonna stir. This is like messier than Barbie color reveal, for sure. Let's do the same thing for our second one. The mushroom and the little round thing are purple in this one, and then the powder is blue. It really is like we're making a little cup of soup. Okay, here's my towel because this is gonna be a mess when I take these out. Boy, should I drain the water off first? Maybe I should drain the water off first. I'm gonna do this. hold the thing between my legs and then do that. On the one hand, this is cute, the idea that you're making the cup of soup and everything. On the other hand, this is way messier than like every other water play unboxing gimmick that I've done. And you know, I mean, I've done color reveal, I've done magic mixies. Any mess from magic mixies is my own fault because theirs is very neat actually compared to this. On the plus side, this is an optional gimmick. As I said, the paper, that is removable and you don't have to use the water. You could rip off the little topping things and you could still get the accessories out without all the water elements. So it's really totally optional. I did it because I'm doing it for the video, but yeah, if you're not into this sort of thing, you don't have to use the water and stuff. I have the towel here ready to go and we are going to get one of the chopsticks here. This is the doll that came with the white chopsticks. And we have some noodle hair. Oh, it is this character. And I guess this thing that she's attached to is part of the stand. Now see, I don't know if my water wasn't warm enough or what, but some of the paper stuff didn't dissolve. And now it just looks like gross inside here. And then the other doll that we got in this package that I kind of spoiled is this one. Ta-da! I dried them off, but like this one, first of all, one of her hairs came out. I don't know if that was from me pulling with the towel that it accidentally popped out of her head, but that doesn't really bode well for the rest of the hair, being that it's supposed to be pulled and stretched because it's like a fidget toy, and she's covered in like wet paper. It's all stuck in her hair and it's gross. I would highly recommend not doing the unboxing more than once. Maybe do it one time, just see what it's like. It wasn't even that satisfying and it's leaving kind of a disaster mess behind and I don't like it. But the dolls are super cute. So, these are the two characters that we got. Saki Sakura, if I remember correctly. According to the collector's guide here, we got Saki Sakura and Rory Rainbow. So, let's take a look at them one by one. Saki is the one that I was like super hoping for because like, look, she is really adorable. I love the faces on these dolls. That's part of the reason why I really was open to getting them, even being blind box dolls. Also because I just liked all of them, so I wasn't gonna be disappointed unless I got a double. They are super cute. They have these big, round, anime style eyes and little unique eye shines inside and just like really sweet little faces. They are an interesting scale. I'll grab one of my Hairdorables dolls a little bit later for a size comparison. So she has a more pale skin complexion. Her lips are a little bit pouty. She has a pink lip color. Her eyes are kind of a mix of purple and pink. Of course, she has sakura blossoms for eye shines. Molded on makeup and eyelashes, just a lot of heavy eyeliner and mascara, not really any eyeshadow. But she does have pink eyebrows and some little hidden eyelashes underneath the eye there. It's a simple makeup look, but it works because she is a small doll. The screening is slightly low res. I don't know if you guys can really pick that up as much. Maybe you can, but it's not super crystal clear, but it's not noticeable from even this distance. Like, you can't really tell. You really have to look super close to be like, oh yeah, there are some pixels and lines in there, but it's really not that bad, considering how small they are and everything. And yeah, they've got the big disproportionate heads on the tiny little bodies, which is another staple for Just Play. And she has molded hair, gives her these little bangs in the front. It is pulled back on the sides. It's a light baby pink. And then it goes into this high ponytail of noodle hair, which is really fun to play with. It's a little bit stretchy, but after ripping out one of Rory's pieces, I'm a little wary on pulling it too much. Actually, hers looks like it's separated into two sections, so she has a little bit hanging down here and then kind of like a half up, half down. I would be more upset about the molded part of her hair if the rest of it was regular hair, but since it's this just fun noodly fidget toy kind of thing, it makes sense for the bangs and the main part of the head to be molded plastic. And she also has two darker pink sakura blossoms in her hair there, which just adds to her cuteness. And then she's wearing a molded, painted on pink bathing suit. It does have little white buttons kind of hiding there and a little collar. That's basically everything about her as she comes directly out of the packaging. She does have some articulation. She can turn at the head. Her legs can go forward and back. They can't go out. And her arms can go forward and back as well. Let me just give you a better look at that articulation. So that was Saki, and then we have Rory. She has a darker skin complexion. That's another nice thing about this line is they have a lot of diversity already. There's an even darker skin tone than Rory. She has a different face mold. She's got a little bit of a smirk compared to Saki's little sweeter expression. She has blue eyes in a couple of different shades with big stars. She has also the same molded mascara and eyeliner around the eyes, light purple eyebrows. She does have some painted edges kind of hiding under there. Her hair, for the molded part, kind of looks like it was braided into a headband around the hairline. She has a little Naruto swirly hair clip holding the hair back. And then her squiggly noodles here are a more jagged zigzag, which is also fun that they did different hair textures, even though they're using this noodle hair, so you wouldn't expect there to be different textures, but hers have a zigzag, whereas Saki's are a little wavy and loose. And we have pink, blue, green, and yellow. I did lose the one green one. I'm hoping that I can kind of slot it back in and it might stay, but I might have to throw a little glue at it. But you can kind of see, especially because she has the zigzag pattern, there's paper chunks still holding on to it and it's annoying. Her little bodysuit is teal. It is a one-shoulder suit, and it has a design on the front here. Let's see if I can show that to you guys. It just looks like some swirly clouds. And the design actually does carry over onto the back as well, which is nice. There's even a little slit where her shoulder's supposed to come through. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. It looks like a booger. Both of the dolls also come with these little rings here. And according to the instructions, you are supposed to put these inside the little porous tray here. So it looks like there's noodles. And then you put the tray back in the cup. You put the tray back in the cup, and it doesn't really fit nicely in the cup, does it? See, the idea is that it's supposed to sit higher up and then the doll sits in here, and it looks like she's part of the noodles, which I guess she can, but I would like it to sit higher up so that she's not sinking down into the cup so much. And these also have, like, remnants of paper and water on them, but they're basically just curled up noodles. There's spots for different parts, like where you're supposed to put the doll and where you're supposed to put the umbrella that the chopstick turns into. This is the stand, which has the Cupo style logo on it. There's little holes for the feet, and then the square hole here is for the chopstick umbrella. So if we take this, put that there, this is the umbrella. I just realized. I was like, where is this umbrella piece? But now I understand. You're supposed to kind of bend it. See, there's ridges on the inside here to kind of show you where it's supposed to be bent. Supposed to be able to, oh, there we go. Hey, that's not bad. And this is not her umbrella, but we're just gonna put her under there anyway. Ta-da! That's actually rather ingenious. that they're reusing the lid and the chopstick. Now, of course, you have one chopstick that's not being used for the umbrella, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Here we have Saki's little shorts. They are blue with sakura blossoms or cherry blossoms as a pattern. They are a soft material, kind of a fleecy material almost, but they have ruffles on the sides of the legs. Very cute, and they Velcro open, which is kind of amazing for being so tiny. And that's what she looks like with her little shorts on. She also came with this little tiny purse. So we have a cherry blossom shaped purse in a dark pink with a blue rubbery handle. It does not open or anything. It's just a solid piece of plastic with more wet paper on it, but we can hook it onto her arm so that she can hold it. She also has this little pair of shoes. So we have these tiny blue strappy shoes. Let me see if I can show you the straps without them falling. They have cherry blossoms on the toe, and they actually have straps with little pegs to go in. They also have holes at the bottom, so you can display them with or without the shoes because they have the holes in the bottom of their feet. So they can just stand barefoot on the stands, or you could put the shoes on. Here's what they look like on her little feet, and there is some extra detail molded in, kind of like there's kind of a little lacy, ruffly detail, and they do have a little kitten heel built in. They are also split in the back, so I kind of don't understand the point of having the strap that you can open, because that just seems kind of difficult for kids to get on around the ankle. They are cute little shoes. I mean, she is very, very cute, and that's why I really wanted to get her specifically. All the accessories got mixed together, so now I don't know what's what. I think these are her sunglasses. They're just some translucent pink sunglasses. They fit pretty well on her face because they're a little bit curved. They go around the head and hold on without sliding off. They cover her eyes nicely. You can still kind of see the eyes through the lenses. She gets an accessory and a phone as well. So I'm assuming these are hers because they match the color of the cherry blossom purse. So we have this teeny, tiny cell phone. And like, I am gonna lose this for sure. Look how little this is. And it does have little apps play on her phone, but like there's no handhold or anything. It's really just a tiny piece of plastic that you're highly likely gonna lose. And then she also comes with this, which is a little handheld game, like a Game Boy. You can see the molded buttons and the D-pad and the screen there. And then on the back, it has the area where you would put the batteries in. So these teeny tiny things, and you can't even put them in the purse because the purse doesn't open. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them because I don't want to lose them. They are so small and she can't hold them. And there she is on her stand with her purse at least and her sunglasses since she can't hold her other stuff. Very cute. I really like the design, and you know, the hair is very satisfying. Okay, and now let's look at Rory's accessories. So Rory's outfit is this multicolored skirt with straps. Yellow, blue, green, pink, orange. It has green ribbon straps and a little ruffle at the bottom, and it, again, Velcro's in the back. That's what she looks like with her little skirt on. The straps are a little bit loose up top, but it does blend in well with her molded top. Her shoes are these white boots. So we have boots that have a teal and pink stripe over the toe. They have some molded details all the way around. We've got straps or like belts going around and little kind of jagged edges at the top, but you know, obviously intentional. There we go. So those are her shoes, and they have little puffy treads on the bottom. So we have the little rainbow. It's just pink, teal, and yellow, but we have at least the idea of a rainbow with some clouds at the bottom and then a chain strap. She has the same kind of cell phone as Saki, just in white. And then there's this and I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It is a rainbow, but it has these handles on the back, so I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is supposed to be some kind of a backpack or like some other weird accessory that goes over her shoulders or what, because it's not really clear what this is supposed to be. It's just a rainbow with two handles on the back of it. And she also has sunglasses. I almost missed these because they were blending into the towel. These are just some translucent white plastic sunglasses, same exact mold as Saki's, and they fit pretty much the same. So here is Rory, her accessories on, and her little skirt. She is very cute. I mean, I'm not disappointed that I got her because she's really cute. They're all really cute. You can also put the umbrella into this square slot on the noodles. So let's try it with this other one. And there you have it. We've got our umbrella on our noodles. And then the dolls can sit in the noodles as if they were part of the soup. Now that we've had a look at both the dolls, let me just get one of my hair adorables. I happen to have one right off screen here. All right, so let's do a quick little comparison without making a huge mess. So height-wise, the hair adorable is obviously a lot taller. Their bodies, you know, the hair adorable body is bigger. It's not as thin at the legs or the arms, but they do have the same amount of articulation. The head comparison to the body, like proportionally, the proportions are pretty much the same. It's just that this is a slightly bigger scale doll. That's just kind of Just Play's signature. They're kind of doing the same thing with the Disney Adorbs from Doorables. So, and they also seem to love the word adorable. And I really do like these as more of a novelty kind of doll rather than like a regular fashion doll, because, you know, they have the fidget hair, so that's something that's pleasing to play with for little kids or even adults that like that kind of thing. And they do have very cute designs. I'm gonna take the sunglasses off so we can see their cute little faces again. I really do like their little faces. I like the anime style eyes. I like that they have the cartoony eye shines and everything. I like the theme of the ramen and that each of them kind of has either like a ramen ingredient or some other kind of Japanese related design or style. Would I suggest that you do the unboxing gimmick? No. I mean, one time, like, I wish I had only done one of them and then just opened the other one as is, because her hair still has scraps of paper in it. I'm gonna have to just like dunk it in water, like regular water, and try to get the rest of it out. But it really is super, super messy. I can't see a parent like getting more than one of these. If they open one, they would be like, oh my god, I'm never doing this with my kid again. Yeah, if I do get more of these, I will be skipping that part for sure. Just skip it. Just open the doll and play with it. It'll be fine. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Are you going to be getting any of these? Have you already gotten them if you were able to catch like the first wave on Amazon? What do you think of them? Which characters do you like? You know what I realized? They didn't give us a collector's guide with all of the different characters on it, so we still are kind of in the dark about what all 12 characters look like. I guess we'll have to wait and see if other people unbox them and post pictures of them online or videos or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, itadakimasu!